The very first step in a transformational journey that we are about to embark on is awareness. We need to become intimately aware of where we are in our life or in our business and where we want to be. And without this awareness, it's kind of like you set out on a road trip without programming your GPS or bringing a map with you. You have to know like your home location, where you're leaving from, and then you have to know your destination, where you're going in order to get there. Will the route change depending on construction and different challenges that you run into? Of course. But without knowing where you're going or where you want to go, it would be virtually impossible to get there, right? So that's the very first step. And most people, although they know this, they don't actually go through what we're about to go through. And we're going to go deeper than you've ever been. And you are going to become so intimately aware of where you currently are in your life or business and where you want to be. And we are going to get so aware of what each of those look like that there will be no question of how you're showing up on a regular basis moving forward. So stay with me here. We are just getting started, and this is the very first step. Step number one is you are going to be writing out on a piece of paper, and I actually have little templates that you can download and print out for yourself, or just edit them in the Google Docs that they're in, like save them as a new copy, and then you could just edit them however you want and print them out if you want, or just save them virtually. But the idea is you want to go through and really answer the questions that are laid out in this sheet, okay? And the very first question you're going to ask yourself is, who are you right now? In other words, it's your self-concept of yourself and it's your identity of yourself right now. If you were to describe who you are as a human being, and this is at the highest level, what would you say? How would you describe yourself right now? We're going to start at the highest point and then work our way down because there's a main identity. Basically, I am Tony. That's the name of my being and body and mind here. And then what makes up Tony is a lot of other sub-identities and other characteristics and talents and descriptions that would basically sum up who I am as a human being. And let me just give you some quick examples here, okay? I'm 5'7", I weigh 165 pounds, I'm physically bald, I have a beard, I like my body to be well groomed and clean, I'm relatively strong and try to maintain a healthy body, I'm a coach and mentor, I'm a consultant, I'm a power lifter, I'm a guitarist, I love to do carpentry, I love music, I'm on a mission to help change the world's consciousness, to help people rise above their limitations and to learn who they are as a human being, to help them step into their limitless self, because we all are limitless once you learn about who you are as a human being. So I am on a mission to up-level people in a huge way, which is why I'm starting off January of 2026 with Project Evolution 2026. Okay, so in a nutshell, that describes who I am at a very high level. Now, what I want you to do is not only describe exactly who you are, a mom or dad, a parent, a coach, a business owner, a professional or team leader, an executive, right? Whatever makes you you and whatever title you have, whatever descriptors you've given yourself, those are all linked and are all part of a big grand puzzle of your identity. And these sub-identities all contribute to the big identity of who you are as a human being. So what we're looking to do at this very first level here, this is essentially you're programming your GPS for home position, is this is where you're starting off from. I am XYZ. And the more you write, the better off you're going to be, because we want to become intimately aware of who we think we are right now as a human being. And whether it's right or wrong or true or false, if it feels true to you and you believe you are that person, then that is what we're after right now, okay? And the important thing to understand is that you developed yourself over the course of your lifetime, but you can actually reinvent yourself at any given point in time throughout your life. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this program together. So I hope that's exciting to you, because if you have an identity that isn't as successful as you want to be, or doesn't have the health or body you want quite yet, isn't making the amount of money you want to be making, or maybe you're not keeping the money after you make it, whatever scenario and circumstance and identity you're in right now, rest assured, this is just a snapshot of who you are right now. And literally in a moment's time, you can actually make a shift in any area, or as an entire human being, morning, you can declare that you're going to be someone completely different. So stay with me here, follow these exercises as they're laid out, and I promise it is going to transform your life. So write out everything you can about yourself. And if you ever have any questions throughout this journey, just do a hashtag question and post it in our group. Likely a lot of other people will have the same types of questions. We want to capture it in the group itself, okay? So just make sure you do the hashtag questions and then post your question in the group. All right, with that, I'll see you in the next post and video coming up here.